In the rugged hills of northeast India, a decisive battle unfolded during World War II, one that would change the course of history in Southeast Asia. This is the story of the Battle of Kohima, a clash of titanic forces that would come to symbolize the resilience and determination of Allied troops in the face of overwhelming adversity. As the Axis powers advanced on multiple fronts during World War II, the Japanese Imperial Army sought to solidify its hold over Southeast Asia. After successfully occupying Burma, Japan aimed to invade British India, disrupt Allied supply lines, and incite rebellion against British colonial rule. This ambitious operation, known as Operation Yugo, set the stage for the Battle of Kohima. The Japanese strategy was to cut off the Allied forces in Burma by capturing key locations like Impol and Kohima. These positions were crucial, not only for logistical support but also for maintaining communication lines. The town of Kohima, with its strategic location on the road between Dimapur and Impol, became a focal point in this larger strategy. In March 1944, the Japanese 15th Army, under Lieutenant General Renya Mutaguchi, launched a bold and ambitious offensive aimed at capturing Impol and Kohima. The initial Japanese advance was swift, catching the Allies off guard. The 31st Division, commanded by Lieutenant General Kotoku Sato, was tasked with taking Kohima, a critical junction in the supply route. To counter this threat, the Allies, led by Major General William Slim and Major General John Grover, rapidly fortified Kohima. The defenders, comprised of British and Indian troops, were under the overall command of Colonel Hugh Richards. Despite being heavily outnumbered and facing supply shortages, they prepared to hold the line at all costs. Kohima's strategic value cannot be overstated. Perched at an altitude of 4,700 feet, it provided a natural vantage point overlooking the surrounding area. The town was also a key part of the supply chain for the Allied forces, serving as a critical link between the railway at Dimapur and the forward base at Impol. The rugged terrain and narrow passes made it a formidable defensive position. The defenders of Kohima faced not just a determined enemy but also the challenging geography. The narrow ridges and steep valleys created natural choke points, while the dense jungle limited visibility and mobility. This environment played a crucial role in shaping the battle tactics employed by both sides. The battle commenced on April 4, 1944, as Japanese forces launched a full-scale assault on Kohima. For the next 2 weeks, the defenders faced relentless attacks. The most intense fighting occurred around the Deputy Commissioner's bungalow and the adjoining tennis court, an area that would become iconic in the annals of the battle. Here, soldiers fought hand-to-hand in some of the most brutal combat of the war. Despite the relentless Japanese onslaught, the defenders held their ground. The proximity of the combat was such that at times, the opposing sides were separated by mere meters. The tennis court itself became a grim symbol of the ferocity of the battle, with both sides suffering heavy casualties in the struggle for control. By mid-April, the situation for the defenders was dire. However, the tide began to turn with the arrival of the British 2nd Division, led by Major General John Grover. Reinforcements broke through the Japanese lines, lifting the Siege of Kohima. The Allied forces then launched a counteroffensive, gradually pushing the Japanese back from their positions. The arrival of reinforcements was a critical moment in the battle. Not only did it bolster the depleted defenders, but it also marked the beginning of a coordinated effort to retake lost ground. Over the course of several weeks, the Allied forces, now reinforced and resupplied, began to systematically push the Japanese forces back, regaining control of key positions around Kohima. The counteroffensive reached a crescendo with the battle for Garrison Hill, a key strategic point overlooking Kohima. This position was fiercely contested, with both sides understanding its critical importance. The Allies launched a series of coordinated attacks, eventually forcing the Japanese to retreat. Garrison Hill was one of the most heavily defended positions by the Japanese. The Allies had to navigate steep terrain and fortified positions, often under heavy fire. The successful capture of Garrison Hill not only marked a tactical victory but also dealt a severe blow to Japanese morale, signaling the beginning of the end of their campaign in the region. By late May, the Japanese forces, suffering from severe supply shortages and mounting casualties, began a general retreat. The Battle of Kohima officially ended on June 22, 1944, when Allied forces re-established control over the area. The retreating Japanese troops faced harsh conditions, with many perishing due to starvation and disease. The retreat marked the end of Japan's offensive ambitions in India. The Battle of Kohima, along with the simultaneous Battle of Impol, represented a decisive defeat for the Japanese forces. It also highlighted the resilience and tenacity of the Allied troops, who managed to hold out against overwhelming odds and ultimately secure a crucial victory. The victory at Kohima had far-reaching implications. It not only thwarted Japanese plans to invade India but also shifted the momentum in favor of the Allies in the Southeast Asian theater. The success of the Allied forces at Kohima and Impol paved the way for the eventual recapture of Burma and the rollback of Japanese forces in the region. The battle also had a significant impact on the local population and the Naga people, who were caught in the crossfire. The destruction and devastation left a lasting scar on the region, but it also fostered a strong sense of unity and resilience among the local communities. The battle's outcome boosted Allied morale and reaffirmed the strategic importance of the region in the broader context of World War II. Today, the Battle of Kohima is remembered as one of the most significant battles of World War II. The Kohima War Cemetery, where the fallen soldiers are laid to rest, stands as a solemn reminder of the sacrifices made. The poignant epitaph at the cemetery reads, "When you go home, tell them of us and say, for your tomorrow, we gave our today." This message resonates deeply, honoring the bravery and sacrifice of those who fought. The legacy of the Battle of Kohima extends beyond the military victory. It serves as a powerful reminder of the human cost of war and the enduring spirit of those who stand up against aggression. Annual commemorations and memorial services continue to honor the memory of the soldiers who fought and died in this pivotal battle. The Battle of Kohima offers valuable lessons in military strategy and human resilience. The successful defense and eventual victory were due to a combination of strategic planning, effective leadership, and the unwavering determination of the soldiers. The use of terrain, the importance of supply lines, and the value of timely reinforcements are key strategic elements that continue to be studied in military academies around the world. The resilience displayed by the troops at Kohima, despite facing overwhelming odds, highlights the indomitable human spirit. The battle serves as a testament to the courage and perseverance of individuals who stand firm in the face of adversity. It also underscores the importance of unity and cooperation among Allied forces, which played a crucial role in securing victory. Amidst the chaos and destruction of battle, countless acts of heroism and bravery were recorded. From the soldiers who held their ground against relentless attacks to the medics who risked their lives to save the wounded, the Battle of Kohima was marked by extraordinary courage. Stories of individuals like Captain John Harmon, who was posthumously awarded the Victoria Cross for his actions, remind us of the personal sacrifices made. These personal stories provide a human perspective on the battle, highlighting the individual acts of valor and the camaraderie among the troops. The recognition and awards given to these heroes, such as the Victoria Cross, underscore the extraordinary bravery and selflessness displayed. These stories continue to inspire and remind us of the profound impact of war on individuals and their families. The Battle of Kohima is more than just a historical event, it's a story of resilience, sacrifice, and the indomitable spirit of those who stood against aggression. The victory not only shaped the outcome of World War II in Southeast Asia but also left a lasting legacy that continues to be honored and remembered. As we reflect on the lessons and sacrifices of the past, we are reminded of the importance of peace and the enduring strength of the human spirit. Thank you for joining us in exploring the incredible story of the Battle of Kohima. It's a powerful reminder of the courage and resilience of those who came before us. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more historical stories. We'd love to hear your thoughts and any other battles you'd like us to cover. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring history. If we get 10 likes, we will make another video about this battle. You can leave ideas for the next videos in the comments. I am putting posts where I ask my audience to decide what should the next video be.